Ain't nobody more frustrated than the that work at Amazon at 12 noon, 98-degree weather, and he got about 122 more stops.
All right, I need y'all to tell me if I'm the problem. I just got written up for not finishing my route on time, okay? Or unsatisfactory work. This is what my van has been looking like every single day. This is what my van looks like. This is my walking space to find y'all's packages. All the way through. Mind you, I got a text message this morning. My boss want me done with this route by 7. I think it was 7:19. Yeah, let me show you the back. Let me show you the back. Okay, all right. Busting out the seams. Yeah. Well, what time y'all think I'm gonna get done today? Am I the problem? Is it me? I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna finish on time today. I'm gonna have wishful thinking, right? I'm gonna try my best. But am I the problem, or is my boss giving us unrealistic expectations? I'm already tired. It's hot. Y'all have a good day.
Amazon workers are quitting their jobs as a result of terrible working conditions. They are tired of no AC in their warehouses and also in their vehicles. They're also tired of doing too much work. They're working overtime because there are not enough employees and the work is too much. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing so that you never miss any update from my videos. So today we are going to see their reactions and why they are quitting in droves. Let's dive into it.
I quit Amazon after 4 months, and here's why. To the people that left on day 1 and day 2, I salute you. Let me not forget about the person who left after the first break. After seeing all those people leave, I still stayed steadfast, right? I was determined. I said, I'm gonna have fun with this. I'll be on my own delivering packages. What can go wrong? A lot. First, let me just talk about orientation. Let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm not saying don't work from Amazon. I'm not trying to persuade you not to work. I'm just sharing with you my experiences. Do what you will. The expectations are unrealistic. Training is not what you're going to be doing when you're out there actually driving. The way that they do training and the way they promote safety only stays in that training class. It does not go with you when you're actually on the road. Let's get into it. Number 1, AC, non-existent. They never work, and if they do work, it's just blowing out heat. And honestly, it's the AC is the reason why I quit, and I'm gonna tell you about that in a second. I never felt so disrespected like I did when I was at Amazon. I almost went into a depression working there. Number 2, we worked 10-hour shifts, and you would think that's enough time to deliver a lot of packages, but it's really not. You had either 180 packages or 230 packages to deliver, and 10 hours in a day is just not enough. And it's a shame because there are some drivers there who thought it was just a badge of honor that Amazon could count on them. No matter how many packages they get, they're still going to finish on time. And I knew I did not belong. And I'll never forget, one time I took a 17-minute break and dispatch is texting me saying, "You good?" As in, I'm already behind. I'm already behind when you guys built in 2 15-minute breaks into the shift and a 30-minute lunch. But if I take a 17-minute break, I'm already behind. That means that y'all built in the breaks into the schedule, but it's really not realistic. Like, it's not doable at all, because if you take it, you're gonna be behind. Which one y'all want me to do? Take a break or not take a break? And then number 3, the reason why I quit. This is where Amazon messed up. So I was trained after I think like a month, I was trained in the EDVs. And if you go and Google, look it up, EDV is just like the futuristic Amazon vans. Not every state has them, but I was trained in the EDVs, and I thought, okay, I can stay here for a little bit longer. The EDVs are so much better to drive. They're really neat. Like, truly, it's very neat. They have AC in the seats, AC blowing in the front. Like, it was great. I said, okay, I can go on a little bit longer with this. But one day, after I was trained, 4th month of driving EDVs, there was another group that came in. They wanted to train them on the EDVs. They passed, and then I came into work, and they put me back in the vans. That was my 13th reason. I loaded my van up. Oh, that's another thing. Maybe I'll talk about that process in another video if you guys really like this. But I loaded my van up. I was about to go on my route. An hour in, I delivered a couple of packages. But after an hour, I called my mama. Now, you know, when a boy's calling his mama, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. It ain't nothing you can say. After that, I called my mama. I said, Mama, I'm about to quit. And she was like, well, yeah, do what you need to do. If you know that's the right thing. I said, that's the right. Oh, well, I was about to cry. Like, that's the right thing, Mama. I'm going to do the right thing. And I drove back to the station. First, I texted dispatch. I said, I'm about to RTS. And that just simply means return to station. And they respond, is everything okay? I left them on red. Drove back to the station. Ooh, I'd never quit a job like this ever before, but it felt so good. So good to do it this way. Drove back, and remember, my van is completely full of packages in the back. And I had a heavy route that day too. And I said, you know what? I feel so sorry for the people that was expecting their package today, because it ain't coming. It ain't arriving today. Got back to the station. I didn't even go to dispatch. I just left the keys right there on the seat. All that stuff in there, you know, in the back was still, those packages were still there. Grabbed my backpack, and I left. I got in my car, and I drove home. I'm telling you, whenever you see an Amazon driver, pray for them. Their working conditions are horrific.
So today I decided to quit my job here at Amazon after working for them for 1 full year, and here's the reasons why. First reason is the pay. I get paid $19 an hour, and that was just recently. I was originally getting paid $16.50. Second reason is Amazon gives way too much power to their customers. If a customer wants to get you fired, they can. It only takes 2 customers to make complaints within 40 days, and you're fired. Third, they have us driving around in filth. You guys can see everything in this van is dirty. And the last reason is Amazon doesn't care about the drivers. That's why they have contractors that basically hire us. We're not hired by Amazon, because if anything happens, Amazon can just brush their hands off and say, well, it's not us, it's the contractors, which is fucked.
So I just seen this guy talking about like how you just should never work at an Amazon warehouse, and I couldn't agree more. Y'all, I used to work at Amazon. Oh my God. One of the worst jobs I ever had. I was working there for some months. But my last fucking straw was the day when my grandma dropped me off and she hit me with the fucking car right in front of the Amazon building. Hit me with the car. I'm talking about hit me with the car. My manager was standing right outside, seen me get hit by a car. I'm over here on the floor looking like a roach that just got sprayed by some damn raid. And my manager tells me to go to the hospital and if I'm okay to come back and clock in. You just seen me get hit by a fucking car. What do you mean if I'm okay, come clock in? Didn't even pick me up off the motherfucking ground. And then the crazy part is my granny didn't even know she hit me. She done skedaddled down the road somewhere. Don't work at Amazon, y'all. Don't work at Amazon.
Amazon is one of the richest companies in the world. How is it in 2025? Basic human dignity is still something that we have to fight for. A company that makes billions of profit every year and cannot invest in the well-being of their employees. You know, this shows how capitalism continues to exploit the working class while rewarding the 1%. There's nothing wrong with employees demanding improved or better working conditions. I've seen many people say that the management is a problem, and honestly, they may have a point. Toxic leadership, unrealistic quotas, and lack of empathy have turned many workers into pressure cookers. Workers are not robots. They are human beings and they deserve to be treated with respect.
Depending on what Amazon you work at, Amazon is for the fucking birds. Like, I'm 19, I'm 5 feet, I weigh like 103 pounds. Now, if you working and you just packaging or something, or you probably just stowing or something, okay, cool. But me, I was working, I think it's called inbound or outbound dock. I don't fucking know which one. But I was stacking, filling up 18 wheelers, 16 wheelers, for however many fucking wheels is on these trucks, y'all. The big Amazon truck, from back to front, top to bottom, for 10 hours straight on my feet. 50 pounds, we gotta lift up to 50 pounds per box, right? We lift up to 50 pounds. I just walked out. I can't, like, this the Amazon truck. I can't even show y'all because it's behind me. I can't, like, I cannot. Amazon is for the fucking birds. I get it. The money is good. It be the 20 plus this, 20, 25, 23, however much y'all be getting paid at y'all site. But I just cannot do that. Like, it's very fucking stressful and overwhelming. It's just like, why do I gotta overwork myself this fucking hard just to achieve my goals, just to be able to survive and afford and do the things that I like? Why do I gotta be working this fucking hard? Like, it's cool and all, but that shit for the birds. And I be seeing people on here like, y'all be complaining about Amazon, it's not even that bad, da-da-da. Yeah, it's not that bad when you're in a certain position, but the hours be crazy as hell. The positions that they offer be crazy, even more fucking crazy. Like, Amazon could kiss my ass. And I be trying, this is my second time going back to Amazon. I be trying to, like, stay and thug it out and going out like, girl, you want to do this? You want to, no, fuck no. Like, no. I'm not going to keep on putting myself in that position for Amazon. And Amazon be on BS.
Reason why I quit, so maybe this will give you like a good idea whether to apply there or not, but this is from my personal experience. But from what I heard, all DSPs, Amazons are the same. But let me explain. So to give you some quick context, the weather that day was horrible. Thunderstorms, lightning, etc., etc. You get the point. And to make it even worse, I received the worst route I had gotten so far while working there, which if you're a delivery driver, you know that apartment complex is a goddamn nightmare. I didn't get no houses that day, which made me so mad. I was like, how am I going to deliver these heavy packages, like heavy as hell, with no dolly? I'm like, well, I don't know. I knew I was going to get in trouble, but whatever. And so I'm trying to deliver all the packages on time, trying to my best. My feet were soaked. I was soaked. It was raining hard. My hat was all wet, blah, 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 whatever. And so I get a call from a family member, family emergency, whatever. I call my DSP ASAP as fuck. I'm like, look, bro, I got to dip like right now. I got to attend to a family emergency. And guess what this motherfucker told me? This is the reason why I quit. He tells me, well, Alex, if you want to go attend to your family emergency, you got to finish your route first. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, cool. And I hung up immediately after that. My blood was boiling. I was like, I can't believe I really just got told this shit. And guess what the fuck I did? I just started grabbing random packages, throwing them to random ass doors. Like, man, fuck this. They don't even give a fuck about me, so why should I give a fuck about this? And I finished everything. Bam, I call this motherfucker. I'm like, I'm done. He's like, all right, you can come back. So, man, I didn't even bother filling up the fucking van, which was almost empty. I parked the van on the other side of the warehouse, so it can make it harder on themselves trying to find this bitch. I was like, man, fuck y'all. Like, I can't believe you actually told me this bullshit. Like, delivering packages is more important than somebody's life. Man, after that, I knew I was gonna quit. I still can't believe to this day I actually got told that. Whatever.
Don't never work at Amazon. I repeat, don't never work at Amazon. If you can go your life without working there, don't work there. And let me tell y'all why I'm so stupid for going there. The first flag was they don't got no job interview. That should have been the first red flag, you would think, but I'm too dumb to know this because I want a job so bad, right? And I left on the first day. I'm sorry, that's how I am. If I don't like a job, I'm not going to stick it through, make it through the first week. I'm leaving that day. And y'all going to be like, well, you can't be doing that. That's why you ain't got nothing now. Well, you're right. Good job. You're right. I guess it's bad on me for doing that, but I'm not stopping, so I'm sorry. So on the first day, this guy named Steve was training me. And I guess, and I don't know what he was doing. He was talking about the boxes and stuff and packaging. So he showed me like for 5 minutes, then walked off, right? And I didn't know where he's going. So I'm sitting there for like 5-10 minutes, looking around, don't know what to do because I just started and he walked away. So the manager come by and says, what are you doing? I said, standing here because the person that training me walked off somewhere. They said they ain't teach you what to do. No, if they did, I wouldn't be standing here right now, just standing here. She talking about something. Well, if you're gonna be here, then you're gonna have to work. Huh? You and the job can both go to. You know what? I'm not gonna do that today because this is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't talk about that job. I'm staying there. Then dude finally come back talking about something. By showing him what to do, what you doing standing right there? Are you lying because your manager called? He talking about something. No, I told him what to do. I don't know why he's staring right there. I said he's lying. Clearly he just walked off. But since his boss came over there, he must have got scared, so he lied and said that I knew what to do. But I didn't. Boss talking about something. And signed it. He left, right? They came back. He came out with a slip of paper talking about something. Can you sign this? What I'm signing? Oh, this your write-up. Write-up for what? Well, you're not doing no work. I said, what you mean I'm not doing no work? He didn't teach me nothing. They said, please sign a paper. You want to know what I did? But I said, let me see it. By signing with a fake name on there, gave it to him, said I had to go to the bathroom, walked out the door and went home. I'm not doing that today. Don't put yourself, don't stoop down to nobody love him. If you have to quit, quit. I'm sorry.
One job position that had me so fucked up at Amazon was picking. That's when I quit. Packing was cool, all the other stuff was cool. When they put me in picking, baby, it's time for me to go.
No funny shit. They running Amazon worse than niggas was running the plantations. Like, bottom 2 employer of all time. Like, I can't imagine a worse place to work. But boom, this is back like 4 or 5 years ago. Right? I had just quit CVS. I had just got my associate's degree. So I'm feeling myself. Know what I mean? I'm ready for a fresh start. I'm ready for something new. Mind you, I'm not thinking straight. Because why the fuck I'm trying to go to Amazon? But that's what the fuck that's the type of timing I was on. So I'm like, all right, cool. My cousin was working at Amazon at the time, driving trucks. He like, yo, this shit it's decent. They do work you, but you get good hours, you make decent bread. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm finna come in for the interview. He like, say less. Just come in and I'm gonna let him know you my cousin type shit. So, I mean, just to improve your odds. Now, knowing what I know now, I didn't need that reference. Because, nigga, I didn't need my odds improved. Because Amazon will take any fucking body. You walk in that bitch, long as you can speak 4 words in English, nigga, you're in. So, I put on my nice little suit, my nice little blazer and shit. I'm expecting an interview. Like, I'll go in, nigga take me to the cafeteria. It's like 4 different niggas in there. I'm guessing we all there for different shit. We all got hired because it ain't no real interview. Nigga asked me 2-3 questions. So, I'm happy at the time because I'm like, at the time, that's when I was first trying to get into real estate. So, I'm like, yo, if I could run it up for 2-3 years, like, I'm set. I could get into this real estate shit and I could just, know what I mean, take it from there. First day on the job, bro. I pull up. They like, all right, we're going to have you working with this Spanish nigga. So, I'm helping him load up the truck and shit. I mean, I'm like, it's calm. It's kind of what I expected. Whatever. Nigga, we get out on the road. This shit goes left immediately. This nigga is knocking back energy drinks. He blasting that Spanish music. I'm really chilling. Like, I'm in the passenger. I'm just helping here or there. I'm grabbing shit from the back. I'm learning a little shit. Couple hours in, he just telling me about the job the whole time. Telling me about his personal life and shit. I don't really give a fuck. I'm that type of nigga at work. I don't really give a fuck about none of that, bro. I'm just here for my pape. But he telling me all this shit. And then he goes, yeah, I don't really like taking breaks and shit when I work because I'm just trying to get it done. So I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Is this legal? Nigga, this is not legal. Is this fucking slip? What the fuck? So I'm like, oh, word? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just looking at buddy because I'm like, nigga, that's wild as fuck. What you mean you don't take no break, bro? I ain't even seen him pack no lunch. And got like 3 bags of chips in the car. That's it. Then he goes, hey, bro, he passed me. If you go in the back of the truck on a ledge right there, if you reach back there, it's a bottle. Can you please pass me that bottle? I'm like, okay, nigga. So I go out pass him the bottle. I'll pass him the bottle. He like, appreciate it. He gets up. Nigga starts pissing in the bottle on the truck. He's pissing in the bottle on the truck. I'm like, oh, hell no. This is my last day here. And we not even where the fucking home base is. So it's not like I could even get out and book it. I can't get no Uber because I'm fucking broke. That's why I end up at Amazon in the first place. I'm like, yeah, I'm cooked. This my last day here, bro. So this nigga pisses in the bottle. Mind you, pisses in a bottle. And at the time, I only felt one bottle. It gets to a point where I gotta piss. I'm not about to go piss outside. So I go to grab a bottle. Because at this point, that's the culture. That's the workplace culture at this point. So I go to grab a bottle. And I'm filling hella other bottles. Like, he don't refill them every day. It's like he take them out at the end of the week type shit. I'm like, bro, this shit is so fucking foul, gang. So at this point, I just gotta wait. Because at this point, he's my ride home. So I'm just like, yeah. Like, I don't even know. Like, that feeling of like, I know this is my last day here. I don't want nothing to do with this job, bro. I'm just here for the ride at the end of the day.
When workers speak up, it's not just complaining. It's a cry for justice. Mental health, safety, and dignity should never be optional, especially in a company with the power and resources to do better. Amazon can afford air conditioning. It can afford better staffing. It can afford compassion. But the question is, why won't they act? Until then, workers will continue walking out and we shall continue speaking up. If you're watching this and you believe workers deserve better, it's time to raise your voice. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and to share this with someone who really needs to hear the truth. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in the next video.